Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to continue with the second exercise of surface area and volume. So the same formulas would be applied here. First question is, a solid is in the shape of a cone standing on a hemisphere with both their radii being equal to 1 centimeter and height of cone is equal to its radius. Find the volume of the solid in terms of pi. So first we will um, to find the total volume of solid, we will add volume of cone and volume of hemisphere. Volume of cone would be 1 by 3 pi r square h and volume of hemisphere would be 2 by 3 pi r cube. So we will substitute value of r and h in both parts and we will get the final volume of solid as pi centimeter cube. Second question. Rachel, an engineering student, was asked to make a model shaped like a cylinder with two cones attached to its two ends by using a thin aluminium sheet. The diameter of model is 3 cm and length is 12 cm. If each cone has a height of 2 cm, find the volume of air contained in the model that Rachel made. So as you can see in the figure, there is a cylinder and its both ends it contain cones. So volume of air contained would be the total volume of solid. So the diameter of base of cone is 3 centimeter. The radius would be half, that is 3 by 2 centimeter, and height of cone is 2 centimeter. So volume of one cone would be 1 by 3 pi r square h. It would be 3 by 2 pi centimeter cube. Then volume of cylindrical part would be pi r square h. So it would be 18 pi centimeter cube. So the total volume will be twice the volume of cone plus volume of cylinder. So after substituting the value of pi 22 by 7, we will get the volume of model as 66 centimeter cube. Question number 3. A gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to about 30% of its volume. Find approximately how much syrup would be formed in 45 gulab jamun, each shaped like a cylinder with two hemispherical ends with length 5 cm and diameter 2.8 cm. So the radius of hemisphere is 1.4 cm and the length of cylindrical part would be 5 minus 2.8. So we will subtract both the radius from both ends and we will get the length of cylinder as 2.2 centimeter. And the volume of one gulab jamun would be 2 into volume of hemispherical part plus volume of cylindrical part. So by applying the formula volume of both the figures, we will get the volume of one gulab jamun is 25.07 centimeter cube. Then the volume of 45 gulab jamuns would be multiplied by 45. We will multiply volume of one gulab jamun with 45 and the volume of syrup would be 30% of the volume of 45 gulab jamuns, which would be 338.45 centimeter cube. So there would be approx 338 centimeter cube syrup in 45 gulab jamuns. Next question, question number 4. A pen stand made of wood is in shape of a cuboid with 4 conical depressions in to hold pen. The dimension of cuboid is 15 cm by 10 cm by 3.5 cm. The radius of each of the depression is 0.5 cm and depth is 1.4 cm. Find volume of wood in the entire stand. So to find the volume, we will first find volume of cone, I mean conical depression, which would be 1 by 3 pi r square h and it would be 0.366 centimeter cube. So volume of 4 conical depression would be 4 into 0.366, it would be 1.464 centimeter cube. And the volume of cuboidal box, if we exclude the conical depressions, it would be L into B into H, which is 525 centimeter cube. So the remaining volume of the box would be 525 minus 1.464. We will subtract the volume of 4 conical depressions from the cuboidal box and we will get 523.5 centimeter cube. Question number 5. A vessel is in the form of inverted cone. Its height is 8 centimeter and radius of its top, which is open, is 5 centimeter. It is filled with water up to brim. When lead shots, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeter, are dropped in the vessel, 1/4 of the water flows out. Find the number of lead shots dropped in the vessel. So first we will find the volume of water in cone, which would be the volume of cone itself. So it is 1 by 3 pi r square h. It is 200 pi upon 3 centimeter cube. Then volume of water that flow out would be 1 by 4th of the volume. It is 50 pi by 3 centimeter cube. Radius of one spherical solid, that is the lead shot, would be 0.5 centimeter. So volume of one lead shot would be 4 by 3 pi r cube. It is pi by 6 centimeter cube. The number of lead shots would be obtained by dividing volume of water flown out divided by volume of one shot. So it would be 100. So number of lead shots immersed in the cone would be 100. Question number 6. A solid iron pole consists of a cylinder of height 220 centimeter and base diameter 24 centimeter, which is surmounted by another cylinder of height 60 centimeter and radius 8 centimeter. Find the mass of pole given that 1 centimeter cube of iron has approximately 8 gram of mass and pi is 3.14. So first we will find the volume of first cylinder. It is pi r square h, pi into 12 square into 220. Then volume of second cylinder, which would be pi into 8 square into 60, and the total volume would be sum of both the volumes. So it would be 111,532.8 centimeter cube. And we are given that mass of 1 centimeter cube is 8 gram. So the total mass would be multiplied by 8. The volume would be multiplied by 8 and we will get the mass in kilograms as 892.262 kilograms. Next question, question number 7. A solid consisting of a right circular cone of height 120 centimeter, radius 60 centimeter, standing on a hemisphere of radius 60 centimeter, is placed upright in a right cylindrical cylinder full of water such that it touched the bottom. Find the volume of water left in the cylinder if the radius of cylinder is 60 centimeter and its height is 180 centimeter. So the radius of cylinder is 60 centimeter and the height of cylinder is 180 centimeter. Volume of water in cylinder is pi r square h. So it would be pi into 3600 into 180 centimeter cube, and the volume of water that flows out is equal to volume of conical part plus volume of hemispherical part. So it would be 4 by 3 pi 60 cube centimeter square. As you can see in the figure, the volume of water left in the cylinder would be difference of these both volumes and it would be 1.131 meter cube approx. Question number 8. A spherical glass vessel has a cylindrical neck 8 centimeter long, 2 centimeter in diameter. The diameter of spherical part is 8.5 centimeter. By measuring the amount of water it holds, a child finds its volume to be 345 centimeter cube. Check whether she is correct, taking the above as the inside measurements and pi as 3.14. So the radius of cylinder is 1 centimeter and its height is 8 centimeter. So the volume of cylinder is pi r square h. It is 25.12 centimeter cube. Radius of sphere is 85 by 20 centimeter and the volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. It is 321.39 centimeter cube. Volume of glass vessel is sum of volume of cylinder and volume of sphere. and it is 346.51 centimeter. So the volume measured by child is not correct. The correct volume is 346.51 centimeter cube. So here now we are done with this exercise 12.2 and this chapter as well. So if you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned.